Pins, welcome to South East London blog. Nice to have you here.
Thanks.
Should we have a chat about this image behind me? If you're watching, whoever's watching this, people have a read. Shit happens, wipe it off. So who is this gorgeous girl sat on the loo looking at her phone?
Mate, that's just the Google image I just jacked off the net, yeah, and I just pinsified it. Do you know what I mean? It's not from life. All it is basically it was part of the No Face Like Phone series, which I done back in the days. Well, back in the days, I say 2016.
Yeah.
And it was a whole exhibition on phone addiction and social commentary on everything around us at the moment or back then. And just those, you know, daily habits of just going to the toilet with your phone and I think just capturing that in a way. And yeah, it's just putting a bit of humor in there and just, you know, doing it in my sort of style. And I think, yeah, I just enjoyed doing it, you know, making a whole series. I've done a whole series of 2015 is when I started a whole series of work.
Yeah.
I was in the Guardian paper building, the old Guardian paper, the old Guardian HQ in Farringdon, which relocated to King's Cross. So I was there for a year, and I was creating a whole body of work based on this No Face Like Phone exhibition. And that was an amazing experience. And yeah, it just churned out loads of work in a year.
Wow.
And then I presented it. Sorry?
Where did the work go? Where did you present it?
Right, so there was a week-long exhibition. So I rented a space in Percy Street. It was a gallery called Gallery Different. And I basically just rented that space for a week and then just done a whole exhibition. And it was pretty successful, to be honest. So yeah, just sort of carried on.
So I suppose the question on the tip of my tongue is, I know I had all these questions that I sent over, but you know, we're just ad-libbing. Where did your signature style come from then? So tell me, and why are you called Pins? Tell me about that.
All right, so let's start from why we call Pins. My mum always says, you know, I want my boy to connect. I want him to connect people, and she thought, you know what, let's call him Pins. And safety pin, the idea of many pins holding things together. Yeah. So that's what I kind of just do. It's my mission to connect and empower humanity through creativity. So that's what I've been doing for a while now. And I guess going back to what you just said about the signature style, it's kind of just, you know, when you just do something for 10 years solid, and then you look back at yourself and say, oh, it's quite distinctive. You know, I didn't start off with a style. I think that just kind of develops. So I like bold graphics. I like a bit of humor, not taking things too serious, but then having a bit of fun with it and making it digestible to the audiences we're trying to communicate with. And it's got to make you laugh. It's got to make you think. If it makes me laugh and think, 9 times out of 10, it's going to make you laugh and think. Yeah. Hopefully together.
Are you a full-time artist? Is that what is that your thing? Because you're talking about some workshops as well that you're doing with kids and a community, and it's quite good to, you know, hear about that.
Yeah, so the workshops, like back in, I think around 2005, I couldn't get a job, just left uni, got a fashion with business degree. I thought I could get a job in fashion, couldn't get a job in fashion, ended up just following my urge to paint. I wanted to paint anything and whatever. So just got some hats, new era baseball caps, started painting on them. And then an education company got in touch via MySpace. Do you remember MySpace back in the day?
I do. I met someone a week who was one of the guys who created it, which I thought was quite cool.
Okay. Oh wow, that's pretty cool. Yeah. So they got in touch. So in 2005, 2006 is when I started my workshops. They got me down just to teach kids how to do customization workshops and all that. So that was back then. So I just carried on going in East London to different schools and just doing what I love to do, just for other people.
Yeah.
So that started way back then. And I've just kind of continued to get little contracts with schools and youth centres and ever since then, sort of thing. So it doesn't feel like work, so I just carry on doing it.
So
and
that's quite nice, isn't it? It doesn't feel like work. What does a good workshop look like for you?
A good workshop is when you've got a bag of characters all around a table or whatever, and they all come together through, oh, he's got cool trainers on, he must be cool, we're going to listen to him. You know what I mean? It's that relatability.
That's why I came over to you, because you look cool, basically.
No, do you know what? We've all got a different level of coolness. It all comes from different places. And I think, but you've got to understand, young people are definitely drawn, well, not all young people, but a majority that I work with, they're very drawn to the visual. They're very drawn to people that are sort of relatable to them. And I think that kind of keeps me kind of young as well. And I always say to people, you know, listen to the kids, because actually they got the most truth. I always say that, but then it's up to you if you want to follow that or not. But most of my workshops are aimed to young people, you know, and I just kind of continued doing what I felt was the right thing to do. Because by doing that, you can have conversations with them, which when I was their age, I didn't really get to have a person coming in who's kind of different and is able to spit some real life stuff in a digestible way, without saying you need to do that, you need to do that. Almost just letting them be, you know, and create a cool hat or a backpack or, you know, a bucket hat at the end of it. Do you know what I mean? You've got an outcome from the output. So your outcome is based on your output. So I guess it's just a thing of I just carry on doing that. So yeah.
So do you get do you bring all the materials in?
Yeah.
So what kind of stuff?
I'm a full package. I come with the full. Yeah, I come with the materials. The final outcome that you work on the canvas. It could be a backpack. It could be a baseball cap. It could be whatever. Yeah, it's like a whole. It's a whole vibe coming to you. Yeah. And I do birthday parties. I've started to do birthday parties, and they're really successful. So
that's cool.
You know, it's a bespoke service. It's a bespoke service. I work with universities. I work with schools. I work with independent, you know, youth organizations and charities and stuff. So it's just the CV's just getting longer every year, which I'm loving. So you know.
I think it will be really good. I'd like to get you into kind of working with some of the people that I've worked with before, and you know, being a bit more creative and get in touch with yourself, you know, because I think I've just started doing I did a couple of life drawing classes a couple of weeks ago. And I'm just like taking it. I did art GCSE. I mean, I loved it. It was ages ago, but I'm trying to get back into it. And so I've been doing some life drawing. I'll send you the stuff. You can mark it on a scale.
I'll be a critic. You know what I mean? I'll be a loose critic. Yeah, I'll be a loose critic, not a stuffy one. I'll tell you, look, you know, what you're doing is not right. It's not wrong. Like, it is what it is. Do you know what I mean?
But none of this is wrong, because we should all be able to create. But being creative is not wrong. So I think what's nice about, you know, what you do, and I found, like, having spoken to some other people, you know, no art is wrong. It's creativity. No music is wrong. But you know, there are a lot of people that can judge and kind of, you know, call it out. Have you done some big commission works now? Because you sent me some stuff that's got like Dunkin' Donuts. So are you working with like bigger organizations then? And also,
I am.
My other question, what's this donut thing? Is this based on like a hip hop? Is this about no, I was chatting
Jay Dilla. Jay Dilla. I never, do you know what, can I be honest with you? I'm a fan of hip hop, but I never knew about Jay Dilla until like a couple of years ago. As in, do you know what I mean? So I didn't even know. I just done a donut thing because someone said to me once in 2012, when I entered the fine art realm, of gallery exhibitions and stuff.
Right.
I didn't know what to paint, and he just said, "What do you love?" And at a time, it was Krispy Kreme and Nike Air Max. Yeah. So what I've done, I've got a Nike Air Max and I cut it up, and I just, you know, it's just, yeah, look.
You got a shot glass. Oh, that's brilliant.
It's a shot glass, yeah.
Oh my God.
So
I love it.
But anyway, so that's what I mean. So I just painted trainers and donuts, and all the work was selling. So it was all selling. So I've just stuck to what I love and feel to do. Yeah. And just follow it through. And that's all it is. So I wish a lot more people do that, you know. Yeah. So
what's the biggest piece of work that you've done? Or what's the piece you're most proud of?
I think it's one. I think there's a. So do you know Edgware Road? Edgware Road.
Yeah.
Ish, sort of. So there's a library called Church Street Library, and they've done a community commission, like a community mural. They're called Connect. So that was with a Westminster Council and City Lions Youth Group, and so the whole mural is near. It's outside the Church Street Library.
Right.
And that was last year.
So
and that was pretty cool. So that's a public mural. So basically, you can go and view it.
And what is the mural? What is it of?
It's of. It's just. It says Connect, but it's the way I've done it in like in a very well, the way me and the community and the local young people, we just kind of got together and just like done all these squares like pixels, like they're all pixels, but they all come together. So each pixel represents a different part of community, and then they all come together and it spells connect. And I thought, because my whole essence is to connect, so that's all I do. That's all I want to do, and it represents that to the fullest, you know.
Yeah. I love that.
So yeah, that was cool.
It's such a basic kind of, not basic in like, it's basic.
Yeah, it is what it is, though, isn't it?
It is what it is. A pin connects things, and I can see that now.
Yeah, that's
how
it.
that kind of like is flowing into the work and the community stuff you're doing with the kids and that.
Yeah,
brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
I like this dude here. So this is quite cool. Unfortunately, her head's cut off.
Behind you now is called "What's Up, Amber Pose." What's up, Amber Pose, and just the play on words, you know. Bugs Bunny says, "What's up, Doc?" And
yeah,
Amber Rose. Well, she's back in the days. I mean, this is an old school. This is 2016 now. But, yeah, it's just I guess timely subjects of the time.
You send me.
So yeah,
let's pick another one. Let's have a look at this one. Like type.
Yeah. So you can read it. Yeah, passion, purpose, people, profit at the back.
I'm looking at it back to front, but oh yeah,
sweet. So
that's all right. Passion, purpose.
Yeah, so it's just it's an element of philosophy, and just bold graphics and just making it kind of grab you, holding you and delivering the message. So GBH, you know, grab, hold, and grab, hold, not GBH, that's the wrong thing. Grab, hold, deliver. So you grab them with the visual. GBD,
grab, hold,
and all of that.
Grab, hold, and deliver. GHD. So,
GH. So, yeah, not the hair straighteners. Yeah, just yeah, yeah. That's what it is.
So you've touched on philosophy a couple of times.
How does it become, right? So how does it it starts off with a wonder, just an aimless wonder.
Yeah.
You know, just when you leave your house, you know, you're not overly planning. Every morning I wake up and I go for a walk, you know, for about an hour or 2 hours or whatever, before I actually go onto the computer, you know, to do the emails and stuff. I literally, I think it's important to have your time.
It is, yeah.
Before their time, yeah? Have your time before their time. And I think really, really focus on that. An hour before you begin, you know, have your time and then you'll win, you know.
I think the most important thing is that you have to give yourself that time. Otherwise, how are you going to engage? How are you going to create? How are you going to deliver?
Yeah.
You know, and kind of be okay. You need to feel okay in your mind in order to, you know, to just have a good day and engage with people and, you know, have conversations.
100%.
But there's an interesting book actually that I'm trying to do. It's called The Artist's Way. I don't know if you've heard about it.
I've read it.
Have you?
Yeah, I've read it.
It's
it's a classic.
It's good. So I keep having to start it again because I do the morning pages, but then so you've got to write this stream of consciousness, and
I've done that.
Yeah, you know, do you
that.
still do it? Do you keep journals?
I used to for a period,
yeah,
and then I just found my way, and then I got not bored of it, but I just started doing some actual work, and then I done it for the time I had, where I was a bit, I didn't know what was going on, so I just kind of done it because, you know, the journey of life, as you know, is sort of, either you can be that 9 to 5 human, not just that 9 to 5 person, and say, look, this is my life and this is what I'm going to do, but actually I believe it's more like 9 to life. You know, you need to find a way to
9 to life.
Yeah, and then it's more like,
sorry, go on.
No, sorry, no, go on.
I was going to say, you need to put that on a t-shirt, but then you need to kind of like get Dolly Parton's like signature hair in the background.
Yeah, why not? Dolly Parton, man. She's different. She's doing her thing.
She's doing.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, she is. What would pins now? I'm not going to say old pins because you're not old. What would pins now say to young pins?
Be yourself times 10. Stay aware, don't compare. And that's it, yeah. That's about it. I think we don't have to overdo it. I think
we don't.
Because we overthink a lot of stuff, and it causes inaction. I'm on that cuff of like, actually, I sit down and try and do an online strategy, and then I just think I try and stick to it, but then actually I'm more offline. I mean, that's how we met. That's how I meet other people, and that's how we come here, and then we create. We're having a conversation, and actually we can share it online if we want. We don't have to, but it's some good stuff. I believe this is a good thing.
Yeah.
So we need to spread it
within the next year. What are you working on 2022?
I'm working on 2022. Is it 2022?
I got the year right.
2022. I'm just trying to get through. Do you know what I mean? 2022. I'm trying to get through, and I think more organization.
Right.
I think in all aspects of life, but that's an ongoing journey though. So I'm not going to overstretch myself, but there's so many. Life can be demanding of your attention, so I think it's important to just take stock of yourself and just work harder on you in order to get through. I think my whole goal is to just literally get to a position where I can just eat, sleep and play every day. Eat, sleep and play every day. Simple, going back to being a kid in a way, but just making it kind of just fun, like doing a serious thing but in a fun way, or making fun serious.
I came up with a couple of words for this year, so I don't do New Year's resolutions. I do like a word, and one of my words was freedom this year. And
freedom's cool.
That's about being free, just to do what the fuck you want to do. We don't work,
man. It's just life. It's a moment. You know what I mean? You're just getting it out. I'm getting it out. And then we share it, and that's all it is. Done. Right. That's kind of it.
All right. Well, then let's call it a day.
What? Are you South London as well? Are you South London based? As in, are you born and bred in South London?
What about you?
Cool. Same. I'm born and bred in Croydon.
Yeah.
So I'm south to the bone. I mean, so Crystal Palace now. Down this way. So I think it's not a bad thing. I think wherever you are, I think everyone's got their own flavour. But I think you can't beat being a Londoner. I think you just get such a plethora of energy.
Yeah, it is. It's
amazing.
I just love getting on the tube. I'm a bit basic.
Same. Same. I'm big on the tube thing.
Yeah, it's cool. And the thing is about being around here, and I think I'm quite lucky, we're lucky in that there's a lot of artistic groups around, like the different communities, Brockley, Forest Hill, Crystal Palace, Deptford. There's so much going on. You got any exhibitions coming out? Are you doing any more pop-ups?
Do you know what? It's just more I think it's just more the workshop stuff at the minute, but I've got a feeling I'm going to get some commissions coming up. I'm working with the National Archives at the moment.
What are you doing?
Doing some illustrations for them. so there's a lot of, you know, I can't even talk about that.
No,
Well, I can't go too deep. No, but
I'm
but just working with, I guess just doing some interesting collaborations. You know, YKK, the zip company. So YKK London, the London showroom, doing some stuff with them, coming up, and just keeping it kind of fresh.
yeah.
You know, diverse collaborations and workshops, and just, but not overthinking it, just really just flowing with the experience I've gained up until now, and then building on that forward, which is quite exciting.
What do you do for fun?
I just literally go to cafes and sketch. I'll just go for a wander. I'm going for a wander now,
Yeah.
and I'm just gonna go chill out and sketch. And
Nice.
I like, you know, just sketching a moment, and
Yeah.
that's my fun.
I saw you.
Yeah.
I saw something you did. You went down to Clapham, didn't you?
Yeah.
No,
So I'll just get on a bus.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I just get on a bus. I'll get off where it drops me, and I'll just go for a walk. And I don't plan a lot of the day, but then I plan segments of work time.
Right.
So as long as I do the work,
Yeah.
I can do what I want in the rest of it.
Yeah.
And in the rest of it is when I get my most meaningful connections with people.
Yeah.
Which I've realized. So that's so important. I try and do that every day if I can.
Yeah.
You know, it's important. Make time for people.
Nice.
But then also make time for yourself.
It's a good feeling.
Yeah.
All right, mate. Thank you.
All right,
mate. Lovely to talk to you, and I will see you around, no doubt.
No doubt. And check me out on pins_artist on Instagram. And my website is pinspired.com. I'm talking like we're talking to other people, but I'm talking to you. You know my website and stuff, right?
You've got your website.
I'm sorry, man. Yeah.
No, you do your.
Cut that out.
Do.
Oh, thank you, mate. No, thank you for the conversation.
I can't edit. I need to get some more editing.
Just leave it as it is. It's just raw stuff, man.
I will.
You know what I mean?
Mate, it's nice to see you, and I'll see you again.
This is raw food, man. Raw food. Thought. Raw food for thought, you know.
Yeah.
All right, all the best, all right? Thank you so much.
All right. I'm gonna
have a great weekend, all right?
Yeah, you too, mate. See you later.
Peace.
Bye. Bye.
Bye-bye.